You know what they say, happy wife equals a happy life. And I'm here to tell you firsthand, it's a lie. Girls don't really want happiness. They want adrenaline. They want drama. They need some action. The ups and downs is what keeps them going. Let me explain this in a way everyone can understand. When you go to a theme park to have a good time, would you be standing in the line all excited for a little kiddie ride? Or would you want to get on the ride that's gonna make your stomach drop to your ass as you plummet down from heights as high as heaven? Obviously, we all know what the answer is. We're picking certain death every time. And if you disagree, your balls just haven't dropped yet. And you probably don't even have a single strand of hair on your chest. It's okay, your time will come. Or maybe it won't, who knows?
Lucky my friend's holding me. Don't hold me back, God.
All my life I've been trying to get paid. I want ice with a matching chain. Off-white whip make the girls go crazy. I ain't signed a deal, I'm $1 million baby.
I just gotta watch, put some ice in her face. Shawty wanna ride, tryna keep up with the pace. I ain't signed a deal, I'm $1 million baby.
But when it comes to women, they really want that Disney princess type of love. And you might be thinking, doesn't that contradict everything you just said? Well, if you actually paid attention to the movies past the pink dresses and the fairy dust, you'll notice these bitches were some gangsters. Snow White had 7 side niggas who just so happened to be dwarfs and brothers. Shorty was playing all these 7 guys right in their faces. She literally did not care. Meanwhile, her stepmother wanted her dead, and her main man low-key should have been thrown in prison for unconsensually kissing a drug and unconscious woman.
Lock them up, put them to sleep. See you in the morning, little bastard.
You heard that right. The main prince of this princess story thought it was a good idea to kiss a woman that did not even have consciousness. How the hell did this shit fly? She was okay with it. She's clearly a demon. Then we got Cinderella, who literally was locked in an attic for her entire life. And then she fell for the first rich nigga she laid eyes on. She's a goddamn gold digger. If that man didn't have clout or money, she wouldn't even have blinked in his direction. She was trying to make it out the hood with this guy.
Oh, you like bigger guy? Oh, okay, I respect that, alright?
She saw this nigga and the first thing she thought was, oh yeah, he's about to be a lick. Cinderella probably single-handedly started Hot Girl Summer. She was the first city girl. And don't even get me started with Beauty and the Beast. Oh my God, you guys have to see where I'm going with this. Girls want their princess movie to be full of plot twists and drama. It's just facts. So how can you accomplish the Disney movie effect without the Disney movie budget? Well, just like anything else you can't afford, you settle for the off-brand. Like if you can't get Fruity Loops, you get them Fruit Rounds. When you're feeling like Captain Crunch, you need to get the Gorilla Munch. And when you want Frosted Flakes, you still get Frosted Flakes. Just the great value version.
Wait.
So when your shorty wants that Disney movie, you gotta give her that Disney. And you do that by keeping it pimpin' and not simpin'. Oh yeah, you heard me right, brother. Women like some emotion, but never too much. I know it sounds complicated, but trust me on this one. There's an art to not being too hot and not being too cold. It's all a mind game. She needs to think she needs you more than you need her. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should completely play with her emotions. Even though some women do love them a cheating ass toxic nigga. But the game's like fishing. After she bites, which is the equivalent of showing interest in you, you got them. But if you strong arm it and you try to reel them in too fast, your hook might get undone and she'll swim away. But if you just give it a little tug, make them feel like they got you, after a little game of back and forth, eventually they'll tire out. And then all you gotta do is reel them in. I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm really telling y'all this shit from experience. I've been hurt by women. I've tried way too hard, more times than I'm proud to admit. But this one incident, I ain't gonna lie, it might have single-handedly started my villain arc. Her name was Lexi. Beautiful curly hair, dark chocolate skin. Overall, just a beautiful girl. She was funny, smart, and polite. Honestly, the full package. We started casually dating each other and things were good for a while. We never really had disagreements, and we generally vibed with each other. The only elephant in the room was that I had just gotten out of a bad relationship with a different girl that played my dumb ass, and I got cheated on. So even though I liked Lexi, I just wasn't really ready to tie the knot, you know what I'm saying? And even though she was cool with it at first, eventually it would start to bother Lexi, and she would just keep asking me the "what are we?" question. Now I'm not gonna lie, this girl was head over heels for me, and I'm not saying I didn't like her back, but she was in love with me. I could just tell. And don't let me forget to mention, we did long distance. I lived in Miami and she lived in Tampa, which was like an 8-hour drive. And your boy was broke as shit, so I didn't even have a car at the time. So believe me when I said that she loved me, because even with that being the case, it always felt like we were together, because she was making that 8-hour drive for the boy almost every other day. I ain't gonna lie, man, she was a ride or die. Now I know what you're thinking. Wyatt, this girl is clearly a good girl. She's great for you. How in the world did you fumble the bag? Like I said, because of my cheating ex, I always kept this wall up between us. To be honest, I felt like that's what was keeping her so crazy about me. She wanted me so bad, and even though I gave her affection in my time, she still technically didn't have all of me.
Run.
It was all about the chase. And I know this because the plot thickens. So one day, randomly, I started to self-evaluate the situation between me and Lexi. She was good to me. Maybe I should take this wall down and be with her. And that's what I did. I picked up my phone, I called her, and confessed my true feelings for her. I told her that I wanted to make things official. I wanted you to be my girlfriend, Lexi. So please understand how heartbroken I was when right after I confessed my love for her, she hit me with,
"Well, actually, now that you bring that up, I'm feeling like we should take a break because I don't want to move too fast."
Wait, what? Is this the same girl that was driving 8 hours every day just to hang out with me? The same girl who was virtually asking me for a relationship every day? Oh, no. I cannot make this shit up. You're telling me the day I decide to make it official with you, I'm the one that's moving too fast? Hell nah. This shit crazy. Now this is where I should have just taken my L, called it a day, and kept it pushing. But nah, my heart was broken. I was overcome by emotions. My simp power levels were starting to rise to an all-time high. Maybe she just didn't believe me when I said I was ready. Yes, of course. That's exactly what's happening. I need to prove to her that I'm ready to be her man. Oh, brother, this guy's an idiot. The next day, I rented out a car and drove 8 hours to Tampa with flowers and chocolate, determined to prove I was ready to accept her love. I deadass pulled up to her house like one of those niggas standing outside the window with a boombox, ready to sing my heart out. The only difference was, after I got there, she told me I was coming on too hard. She felt like it made her uncomfortable about being in a relationship with me. Boy, how the tables have turned. All I could say is, it was a long and sad car ride home. I couldn't believe it, but I learned something that day. She was chasing me. She wanted me. And the moment I started simping, I lost all my chances of being with her. If I would have gave her space and played it like a G, she most likely would have came back running. But that's just how the game goes. Let this be a lesson to all my fellas out there. You can't ever be too hot or too cold, too high or too low. Because in the end, it's the chase that keeps us going.
Hey, well, no, too late for apologies. You broke my heart. You know how many women I had to sleep with to get over you?